part Italian. Every sentence we speak is a victory. Finding our feet among the cobblestones in streets that lead to nowhere. We need somewhere new to be. I don't know where I'm going The further I go and the less that I sleep, well, the clearer it all becomes. This is simple. This is easy. The more time that passes, the less that I'll need you, and soon I will just forget. This is simple. If only that were true. Breaking up each evening, 10's a crowd, 15's a party. Sober now for a while until we start again. Strangers are our company. Can friendships last when oceans get placed straight in between? I know they can. I wonder where I'm going The further I go and the less that I sleep, well, the clearer it all becomes. This is simple. This is easy. The more time that passes, the less that I'll need you, and soon I will just forget. This is simple. If only that were true.
Is it live? I think we're live. Hello. How is everybody? Welcome on in, everybody. Good to see you all here. Hope you're doing well. It's a chill little music stream. That's all I can say. Just wanted to finish off the year by saying thank you to all of you guys that have stuck around as much as you have. I know that this channel's been a little bit inconsistent. So I do appreciate you guys sticking around. I usually stream on Twitch, but I wanted to make sure I come in and get the chance to say hi to you guys before Christmas and the busy period and all of that kind of gets in the way. Hopefully the audio is coming through okay. I don't really know. We're just going to see what happens today. We're going to see if this voice holds out for music.
Well, you know, Brian, it's a music stream, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens.
But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a fun year, man. We've launched a bunch of different series this year. Beyond the Screen's been doing really well. Behind the Crime, I want to dive back into starting next year. There's a lot of cool content on the way. And thank you to everyone who's been supportive, not only of the content on here, but also of the short films and everything that I've kind of been trying to do this year. It still boggles my mind a little bit that I got to do all the stuff that I did get to do, and we're not done yet. There is more short films on the way. There's 2 currently that are in post-production that we're currently editing through, so hopefully those will get out into the world very soon for you guys. But I'm incredibly excited just to see where it all goes. But yeah, again, I hope you guys are doing well. It has been a little bit since I've jumped on, so I do appreciate you guys being patient and hanging in there and hanging out. What's going to happen today? We're going to play a little bit of music. I'm also in the middle of the stream here today. I'm going to stream my short documentary for you guys as well, if you're okay with that. So that's going to be a lot of fun for me to actually do it, because I haven't actually shown it to you guys here on the channel. So I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope it's going to be a fun time for everybody. But before we jump into that, let's jump into a couple of tunes. I do have like a little set list here, so let me pull that up. Hopefully this all works, but let's start off with something a bit more upbeat, more fun. Here we go. Hopefully it's not too loud either. Here we go. I have grown up, I am a father now. Everything has changed and I'm still the same somehow. You know I've never been afraid of death, but now I wanna see the things that haven't happened yet. I still have getting out of my mind, I should cut it down. I still know people I don't like and I should cut them out. I feel embarrassed about the things that I did in my youth, 'cause now I have a child, I know one day that she will do it. Freight cargo, dot stops and aeroplanes, late night calls, the signals in and out again, feeling low on serotonin, seen better days, go, go, go. And every moment you're here with me, time stops to still. When you are in my arms, it always will. And life is changing tides. I lost the confidence in who I was, too busy trying to chase the high and get the numbers up. I have the same dream every night, a bullet in my brain the moment that I close my eyes. I still have to lean on a shoulder when I'm broken down, and I got people that depend on me to sort them out. I sometimes fantasize I disappear without a trace. I've no regrets but wish I did things in a different way. Low fly zone, lawsuits and film stars, headlines wrote the princess and her face scars, broken bones, break-ins and Babylons, go, go, go. And every moment you're here with me, time stops to still. When you are in my arms, it always will. And life is changing tides. Time stops to still. When you are in my arms, it always will. And life is changing tides. That's how you start it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on in. It's good to have you all in here. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Here we go. This is pretty much what it is, man. I'm going to be playing around with some lights. If you haven't seen me for a little bit, I've been streaming, or I have streamed on and off on Twitch. I'm controlling all the lights here on my phone, so I'm going to try and make this as entertaining as I can for you. Whew. How is it? Now, excuse me as well, we are going to be bouncing back and forth between the guitar and the tracks here. So it will take a little bit of setup here and there, but hey, nothing's perfect. This is not meant to be a stream. This is popeyJN's totally inadequate music stream after all. But I appreciate you guys being here nonetheless. So, make sure that this is in tune. Make sure that we are getting the guitar. I think we're good. I think we're good. So obviously Tides is a great opener. I love the energy of that song. Now we're gonna sing a little song about love. Or maybe it isn't. Who knows? This is the way that I love you.
How many times can I tell you you're lovely just the way you are? Don't let the world go and change you. Don't let life break your heart. Don't put on their mask or wear their disguise. Don't let them dim the lights that shine in your eyes. If only you could love yourself in the way I love you.
Oh God, I'm really out of practice.
How many times can I say you don't have to change a thing? Don't let the tides wash you away, or let worry ever clip your wings. Discard what is fake, keep what is real. Pursue what you love, embrace how you feel. If only you could love yourself in the way I love you. And if you ever choose a road that leads nowhere, all alone, when you can't see right from wrong, and if you ever lose yourself out there, come on home and I'll sing you this song. So how many times can I tell you you're lovely just the way you are? Don't let the world go and change you. Don't let life break your heart. Whew.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Gotta warm up those vocal cords. Look, let's it's gonna be a very short stream as well, so I hope you guys know that we're not gonna be sitting here for a couple hours just playing some songs and having a little sing-song. We are going to basically try to keep it somewhat tight, just so it's not too overbearing. I'm sure you've all got things that you need to do and places you need to be, so we're going to keep that in mind today. In saying that, we are going to play... I haven't played this song for a while. It's a song about just being in the moment, being present. And I know during this time of year especially, how difficult it can be to just take a moment for yourself and just kind of appreciate all the little things that are happening around you. So let's take a moment now together. This is here, right now.
I've seen much more than most, much less than some. Took a while to give up the ghost, thought it'd never come. There were times, blood on my hands, and I tried to wash it away. Outside the lines, I couldn't stand without a soft voice to say that I'm here right now, not lost but found, and everything I've done brought me to you. Got a scar, don't try to hide it, it's forever mine. Got a heart, took so long to find it, can't remember why. You'll never know what you could be till you come to realize. In the rear view is all that has hurt you, and it's just a passerby. 'Cause you're here right now, not lost but found, and everything I've done brought me to you. I've done brought me to you.
Oh man, I love Here Right Now. It's a good song, very good song. You know what, this one wasn't on the this one wasn't on my list of things to play, but I'm going to add it in there because I love this song. And I haven't played it probably for, God, going on 2 years now. This could go very horribly, so please don't judge me too harshly in the comments down below. But we're going to try this song, which is called Babylon by David Gray. Beautiful little song. Why is my capo sitting weird?
Friday night, I'm going nowhere. All the lights are changing, green to red. Turning over TV stations, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, it's clear that I've been blind, I've been a fool. To open up my heart to all your jealousy, your bitterness, your ridicule. Saturday, I'm running wild and all the lights are changing, red to green. Pushing through the crowds, I feel the chemicals are rushing in my bloodstream. Wish that you were here, I'm feeling so clear, I feel afraid to show you how I really feel or admit to some of those bad mistakes I've made. 'Cause if you want it, then come and get it, for crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, let's feel it now. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. Sunday, all the lights in London shining, skies fading red to blue. Kicking through the autumn leaves and wondering where it is that I've been going to. Turning back for home, I'm feeling so alone, I can't believe you're climbing on the stairs. I turn around to see you standing in front of me. But if you want it, come and get it, for crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon.
Very shaky on that song. Jesus. I haven't played that one for many years. That wasn't even on the list for today. But I hope you guys are all doing well. As I said at the beginning of the stream, I just wanted to come in and thank you guys so much for this year on this channel. We've been experimenting with some new content. Tiana, welcome into the chat. How you doing? We've been experimenting with new content on the channel, Beyond the Screen, Behind the Crime, Popey Reacts, and the warm reception that you guys have given all of those series has been it's been absolutely mind-boggling. And as I said in the beginning, you guys always show up, even though I kind of disappear for long periods of time. But you've allowed me the opportunity to go out and actually start doing films and doing all this stuff. And that's all stems from what we've built here. And I'm very grateful for that. Tiana, I hope you're doing well. Welcome into the chat. We're about halfway through what we're doing here, but I keep throwing in different songs into this set list, so who knows how long this stream's gonna go for. But I do appreciate you jumping in. I hope you've been doing well. What we're gonna do, we'll play one more song, and then as I said at the beginning of the stream, I want to stream my documentary for you guys, if you're okay with that. It's about 10 minutes long, but it's been a roller coaster of a ride with this documentary, and I couldn't be more proud of it. You know, it's one of the biggest creative highlights I think I've had in many years, to be honest with you. Yes, well agreed. A phenomenal job on your success with this year in behind the screen. Proud of you, my friend, for finding your Popey light. Well, I'm trying. Look, it's still a very early series. It's something I still want to really experiment with, if that makes sense, moving forward. It's a series that I'm very proud of, and I think the content or the kind of topics that I've been covering on there have been hitting a lot of people in a way I didn't really expect. You know, a lot of them, like the more popular ones, weirdly enough, like the My Name is Earl or the Craig Ferguson one, they're all shows that I watched and I felt were very, I don't know, very niche. I don't really hear a lot of people talk about those shows that often, and I was kind of worried when I did those that maybe I was the only one who was a bit nostalgic for all those shows. But the fact that everybody else seems to be equally as impressed or nostalgic, I should say, for those shows has been really good to see. We're going to do one more song if you guys are okay with that. Then we'll take a little break and stream the documentary for you guys, if you're down for that. It is available over on the Another Pint Productions YouTube channel, which is my little production company. So if you enjoy what you're going to see, please, we do have a couple more projects over the next year or so that are going to slowly make their way up there once they're done with their festival runs. I've been well, not much has changed, just been working and focusing on myself. Hope you're well too. I'm incredible. Yeah, I've been working a lot, and I've spent the last little bit figuring out where we're going to take these series next year, and I'm very, very excited for what's on the horizon. Behind the Crime is going to come back pretty strong. There's a lot of different topics I really want to delve into with Behind the Crime. I want to test potentially using these lights and everything that I've got here, and maybe try to make it a bit more of like a host feel to it instead of just the voice. The voice is obviously going to still be a big part of it, but I don't know. There's a couple of different little things and little tweaks I want to try for each of those series coming back next year, and I'm very excited to see where they go. Now, if you will indulge me for this song and the next one after we stream the documentary, my girlfriend's a very big fan of these artists, and I always want to throw something in there for her every time that I stream as well. So if you don't mind indulging me for the next song or two, that would be great. I'm going to try this one. I don't know how it's going to go, but this is Black and White by Niall Horan.
That first night we were standing at your door, fumbling for your keys, and I kissed you. You asked me if I wanna come inside, 'cause we didn't wanna end the night. Then you took my hand and I followed you. Yeah, I see us in black and white, crystal clear on a starlit night, in all your gorgeous colors. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. See you standing in your dress, swear in front of all our friends there'll never be another. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. Now we're sitting here in your living room, telling stories while we share a drink or two. And there's a vision I've been holding in my mind. We're 65 and you ask, when did I first know? I always knew. Yeah, I see us in black and white, crystal clear on a starlit night, in all your gorgeous colors. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. I see you standing in your dress, swear in front of all our friends there'll never be another. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. And I want the world to witness when we finally say I do. It's the way you love, I gotta give it back to you. I can't promise picket fences on sunny afternoons, but at night when I close my eyes, I see us in black and white, crystal clear on a starlit night. There'll never be another. I promise that I'll love you. Yeah, I see us in black and white, crystal clear on a starlit night, in all your gorgeous colors. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. See you standing in your dress, swear in front of all our friends there'll never be another. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. And there'll never be another. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. Whew. That's a fucking hard song to sing. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, is that Ed Sheeran?
No.
No, you get out of here.
All right. What we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a little break, go to the toilet, all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah, I know, TMI, but whatever. What we're going to do is, if you guys don't mind, I'd like to stream my documentary for you. If you're down for that, that would be great, because that's what's happening. Basically, it's about 9 minutes long, roughly. If you haven't seen it, it's a good chance to see it. I'm really proud of it, and if you want to see more of the stuff that I've kind of been working on, then feel free to jump over to the Another Pint YouTube channel. That's where all of this stuff will be uploaded. But for now, I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the chat. But this is my first little documentary called Gabriel Lynch, Where I'm Going Next. I'll see you in about 9 minutes.
In 2010, I happened to come across a free concert being performed in a Melbourne church. When I entered, I heard a song that I really connected to.
I am quiet for now. In the moment there is clarity.
What followed after that concert is now an over 10-year friendship with singer-songwriter Gabriel Lynch. But I often wondered not only about his musical journey that he's been on since 2006, but also some of the challenges facing emerging artists here in Australia. During a harsh COVID lockdown in 2021, I sat down over a Zoom call with Gabriel to ask him some of these questions.
The way I got involved with music when I was really young, predominantly through my older brother, and loving at the time the Metallica, the Nirvana, all that grunge and metal rock of the early 90s, and I just thought it was the greatest thing ever. But in the meantime, I was getting this amazing education with classical music, and that would lay an incredible foundation for me later on in life.
It kinda drags me around. It kinda sucks me in, and I find it so hard to begin. Is this really happening?
I released an album in 2006 called When Balloon Animals Attack. It was the first time I released something under my own name. Like, obviously, up until that point, I'd been in bands. My high school band was called Nightlight, and we had demos, and actually we printed some CDs ourselves. We used to sell them at gigs and stuff. So When Balloon Animals Attack was like the first time I put an album out under my own name, and I was just out of high school, and it was the first time I was really like, you know, choosing musicians to play on my record and doing things my way. It was very collaborative still, but it was a little less collaborative in the sense that I shifted things a little bit. Past it by Chorale, it was the first period in my life where I felt that I was really in transit in a lot of ways. Like just that experience of writing and traveling, you know, writing a song on the floor of a laundromat in Verona, which is where I was when I wrote Where I'm Going Next. I was sitting on the floor of a laundromat because I was at the time surrounded by musicians and I couldn't get any peace and quiet. Anytime I took a guitar out, we'd end up having a jam, and you know, at a certain point I had all these ideas. I was so inspired. I'd been traveling around Italy, for God's sake, so I had to sit down on the floor of a laundromat just to be able to find my thoughts for long enough to be able to write a song.
More time that passes, the less that I need you, and soon I will just forget. This is simple. If only that were true.
I think the thing about that song is it just, to me, it sounds as good as it feels to play. The feeling of that pattern underneath my fingers on the guitar just feels as great as I think it sounds. Emotionally, it resonates with me still because it is very much about trying to find your way and totally stuffing it.
In 2013, Gabriel left Australia to pursue bigger musical opportunities over in Southeast Asia.
Thanks for having us, everyone. Again, my name's Gabriel Lynch. This is Owen Downey. I'm going to be leaving to chase a girl and sing jazz. So thanks for coming and supporting us at our last performance, guys. Cheers.
I realized at that time that it was a lot cheaper for me as a singer-songwriter to go and play shows in like 7 or 8 cities in different countries in Southeast Asia than it was for me to tour in Australia.
Standing there with a scarlet scarf wrapped around his throat. The smoke pouring out of a cigarette was the color of his coat. He held his son in a cup of change that he never seemed to fill. No one saw him standing there, and now no one ever will.
But I think it's also just the fact that when you tour on another continent where you've got not just different cities and towns, but totally different countries, it's a pretty amazing thing to be able to do a string of more meaningful shows in quicker succession. I don't know if you could do it now, but back then there was a real intrigue around singer-songwriters, and as an independent singer-songwriter, I think a lot of people were just curious, like, why is this guy coming to play for us when he's not famous? And I think that was enough to get some people to come to my shows. I kind of looked at it as, well, you know, if I'm not going to get noticed here, I'll go somewhere where I will get noticed.
Sadness comes and then goes like the morning. We don't need that anymore. Onwards we're dreams and just greetings and farewells. There's more goodbyes now from all that I can tell.
This is a song called Jordana.
In 2021, I saw Gabriel perform live again in Melbourne, and he played that same song I'd first heard in the small church. But he also had this to say about me discovering him that night.
It's just nice as well to think, you know, when we play these shows sometimes, particularly those gigs I mentioned, like overseas, playing to people who you don't think are even paying attention. Once in a while, someone is, and even if it is just one person, even if it's one person every 3 years, God, it makes you feel good when you're a musician.
What I've kind of landed on is, you know, when I was 15 years old, living at home and, you know, writing music in every waking hour I had outside of school, I was just doing it because I just loved it. I just did it for me. It didn't even really matter who heard it.
Good night.
And there was very little in the way of like face value critical thinking that was going on, or criticism I should say. It was more just like, wow, you made that, that's amazing. But then at a certain point, I think I was just taking on every bit of feedback, every bit of criticism, and I stopped being able to just show someone a song for the sake of showing them something that I made. Which is why, you know, I'm not in a frantic hurry right now, while I think the rest of the world in COVID has kind of has coped with this time by being creative, by making records, by putting stuff out online, just being in that zone. Well, I have been as well, but I haven't shared it with anyone because I'm just trying to remember what it feels like to just do it for myself. And it's funny the way it's come full circle. You know, that's kind of where I started. I went on this big ass journey, and it's been littered with so much joy and excitement and disappointment and bitterness and overwhelming it's just been so incredible. But when push comes to shove, I will never find a joy in my life like sitting on the edge of my bed with a guitar on my lap, playing some new chords or singing some new melody and just feeling good about it for me.
With fear, oh, let me give
Well, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is my little documentary. I'm very proud of it. Yeah, it's so funny putting this stuff out. I mean, I finished that in 2021 or 22. And for 2 years, it's kind of taken on a life of its own. It's gone around the world. And it's something I never really expected. And I'm very grateful that people really connected to Gabe's story. It's an incredible thing. I'm very, very, very proud of it. So thank you guys for indulging me. If that was your first time watching, I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, there's definitely more to come. As I was saying at the start of the stream today, there's 2 different films that are currently in the final stages of post-production that we're going to be taking out to festivals around the world next year. And there's a couple more different ones in the works as well. So it's an exciting time, man. And I again, thank you guys for affording me the opportunity to do all this, because I started on YouTube back in 2011, I think it was. And it's been an incredible roller coaster of a journey. And I'm grateful for it each and every day. And I don't take it for granted that you guys were here, you were watching, and you guys supported what I was doing. And now it's gotten to the point where I can make bigger and better things. And there are bigger and better things coming. So keep an eye out on social medias and everything. I will post about them when I'm allowed to. And yeah, it's still just boggles my mind, man. But enough about that. Let's get into some more music. As I said before we went to our break there, I am going to get you guys to indulge me one last time as I do a song that's one of the favorites that my girlfriend really enjoys kind of hearing. So please do indulge me one last time while I do this. I'm going to see if I can get it working. Hopefully I can. Come on.
Come on.
All right. Whew. There are on the Another Pint YouTube channel, if you have a look now while this is loading up, I'll just segue here that there is another film called Cold Comeuppance that we shot, which also went around the world a couple of times as well to different festivals that we released not too long ago on the YouTube channel. So if it is up your alley, it's a bit more of a sci-fi kind of film. Well, the premise is this one guy who's kind of a prick to everyone in his life becomes the only person who isn't frozen in this time freeze that happens. It's a very interesting concept. It was written by Victor Canil, who's one of my close collaborators and one of my better friends. He had a really cool concept with that. So definitely check that out as well if you haven't gotten the chance to do that. But let's sing a song. This is gonna push my voice to the limit today. This is Matilda. You were riding your bike to the sound of It's No Big Deal, and you're trying to lift off the ground on those old 2 wheels.
Nothing about the way that you were treated ever seemed especially alarming till now. So you tie up your hair and you smile like it's no big deal. You can let it go. You can throw a party full of everyone you know, and not invite your family 'cause they never showed you love. You don't have to be sorry for leaving and growing up. Matilda, you talk of the pain like it's all alright. And I know that you feel like a piece is dead inside. Nothing be a power that was strong enough to bring sun to the darkest days. Fucked it up. It's none of my business, but it's just been on my mind. You can let it go. You can throw a party full of everyone you know, and not invite your family 'cause they never showed you love. You don't have to be sorry for leaving and growing up. You can see the world following the seasons anywhere you go. You don't need a reason 'cause they never showed you love. Don't have to be sorry for doing it on your own. Well, you're just in time, make your tea and your toast. You framed all your posters, you dyed your clothes. Ooh, you don't have to go. You don't have to go home. Oh, there's a long way to go. I don't believe that time will change your mind. In other words, I know they won't hurt you anymore as long as you can let them go. You can let it go. You can throw a party full of everyone you know. You can start a family who will always show you love. You don't have to be sorry for doing it on your own. You can let it go. You can throw a party full of everyone you know. You can start a family who will always show you love. You don't have to be sorry, no. Whew. Fuck, that high note is difficult, man. God dang. Very difficult fucking high note to hit. Alright, we got a couple songs left. So what we might do, I might throw one more in, actually. I'm gonna be cheeky. Very cheeky today. And just keep throwing songs at yous. But first and foremost, let's get some light changes in here. Let's get it a bit more. Ooh, bit more pinky pink. Alright. Now, I'm gonna try a song again that I haven't really done for a little bit. I gotta remember which. Okay. Yeah, that's the right one. All right. This is called Words. Well, the first time that I saw her, standing in the middle of the road, eyes as bright as Christmas lights, wearing someone else's clothes. I did my best to ignore her, and ignoring my best, pretty soon we spent the night all tangled tight in an armchair in my friend's front room. I said, darling, you know I can't stay. I've given my heart, my word to the girl far away. I felt weak as she kissed my cheek. I sighed when I heard her say, never knew I could get my heart broken in less than a day. Oh, that's what happens when you don't rehearse them. The next time that I saw her must have been a year or more. Her face stained with mascara, shivering outside my door. Did my best to assure her, but assurance isn't easy to give when you're never sure of anything much. Get less or the longer you live. I said, darling, you know I can't stay, 'cause I've given my heart, my word to the girl far away. I felt weak as she kissed my cheek, but I didn't care either way. Never knew I could get my heart broken in so many ways. Oh, 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 oh. The last time that I saw her, standing in the pouring rain, hair a little shorter, but everything else looked the same. Could have told her I adored her. She could have said she felt the same. But we just smiled, 'cause sometimes words aren't the right words to say. We just smile 'cause sometimes words aren't the right words to say. I'm a bit rusty on that one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Excuse me, Brian, for 2 seconds. I'm gonna tune the little guitar here.
Well, thank you guys so much for stopping in. As I said earlier, you never forget where you start. And I'm never gonna forget that you guys on the YouTube channel were the ones that kind of gave me the platform to do all the things that I'm doing. Don't take it for granted, not one bit. And there will be more content on the way. I don't know whether it's gonna be this year. But definitely next year we're gonna be back with a lot more. So we're gonna sing a song now that it's a bit of a downer, to be honest, but you can take it whichever way you want. This song, I have a big love for the melody of this song. And if you've been a popeyJN person for a while, you've definitely heard this song. This is I Just Don't Think I'll Ever Get Over You. It's a song about when love goes to hell. I drink good coffee every morning. Comes from a place that is far away. When I'm done, I feel like talking. Without you here, there is less to say. I don't want you thinking I'm unhappy. What is closer to the truth? As if I lived till I was 102. Just don't think I'll ever get over you. I'm no longer moved to drink strong whiskey. I shook the hand of time, and I knew if I lived till I could no longer climb my stairs, just don't think I'll ever get over you. Face it dances, and it haunts me. Laughter still ringing in my ear. Still find pieces of your presence here. Even after all these years, I don't want you thinking that I don't get asked to dinner, 'cause I'm here to say that I sometimes do. And even though I may soon feel a touch of love, just don't think I'll ever get over you. Yeah, if I lived till I was 102, right. That's probably the most depressing song you're going to hear during this stream. So, again, thank you for indulging me. I do love that song, though. It's got such a great melody to it. It's definitely one of my favorites whenever I jump on to play. Now, I can see here we're having connection issues. Is that happening? Is that true? Are you guys seeing me well? Are you guys okay? Are we good? It's not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth. What? What? Hopefully that issue will resolve. It seems like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties on the stream side. I don't know why. Don't know why it's doing that. Is it buffering? Keeps telling me that it's buffering. Baby, bye. Well, I hope you folks have enjoyed the stream thus far. It's yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, but God, I was contemplating playing this song, but I don't know it like well enough on guitar to really do it justice. But I went to Passenger's concert. The guy who sings that, well, you only need a light when it's burning low, only miss the sun when it starts to snow, only know you love her when you let her go. That guy. I went to his concert, and there was an opener called Joshua Pike. He sings this really catchy song called The Lighthouse, which is like, I've been getting urges late at night to walk and walk for days and through our lights, through people's houses, picking plants, picking food from plates, though people's gardens, picking locks on gates. And we are moving to a lighthouse, you and I, while seas drown, sailors were locked up safe and dry. And though our doors will knock and rattle in the wind, I'll just hold you tight and will not let those fuckers in. Really good song, but as you can tell from my finger picking, I am not up to scratch to even attempt that. I was going to finish with this song. I haven't played it for a while. We'll see. Let's see if I can, I might have to pull up the lyrics. It's been that long. So don't judge me too hard.
Don't do it, you bastard.
God. Something in there doesn't sound quite right.
I think it was you, you pesky little note. What are you doing in there?
We're gonna try this song to finish it off. Look, thank you guys so much for everything. I hope you enjoyed the documentary halfway through the stream here today. I'll definitely be back in 2025 with some more content for Beyond the Screen, Behind the Crime, and more Popey Reacts, because I fucking enjoy these series that we've got going. And I know you guys do too, so thank you for sticking around the channel. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to go off and do films and do all these great things. I really do appreciate it. This is Life as a Song. Alright. You say life is a dream where we can't say what we mean. Maybe just a road sign seeing that we're driving past. There's no telling where we'll be in a day or in a week. Ugh. And there's no promises of peace or of happiness. Well, is this why you cling to every little thing? You pulverize and derange all your senses. Life is a song, but you're scared to sing along until the very end. Uh-oh, it's time to let go of everything we used to know. Ideas of strength in who we've been. And it's time to cut ties that won't ever free your minds from chains and shackles that they're in. Tell me what good is saying that you're free in a dark and storming sea. Chained to your history, you're surely sinking fast. And you say that you know that the good Lord's in control. He's gonna bless and keep you tired and oh so restless soul. But at the end of the day, when every price has been paid, you're gonna rise and sit beside him on some old seat of gold. So won't you tell me why you live like you're afraid to die? 'Cause you'll die like you're afraid to go. Uh-oh, it's time to let go of everything we used to know. Ideas that strengthen who we've been. It's time to cut ties that won't ever free your mind from the chains and shackles that they're in. From the chains and shackles that they're in. Well, life is a dream, 'cause we're all walking in our sleep. You can see us stand in lines like we're dead upon our feet. We build a house of cards, then we wait for it
to fall. Always forget how strange it is to be alive at all.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry if there was any technical issues there. It seems like kind of halfway through there might have been a little bit of issues with OBS and everything running, but hopefully it didn't affect you guys too badly. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you when I'm looking at you. If I don't see you before, have a Merry Christmas. Have a great New Year's. All that stuff. And I'll see you in 2025.